driving high dangerous? That is the topic today. And you know what? It's a huge topic. It's like the big bad boogeyman of the cannabis industry right now, because nobody has a clue whether or not it really is. You know, at least compared to driving on alcohol. You know, when you drive on alcohol, do you get smashed? Yeah, you get smashed as fuck. And believe me, do I recommend that you drive after having 3, 5 beers? No. No, I don't. 10 cocktails? No. You could probably drive after an hour on 10 bong loads if you know what you're doing and you smoked a ton of weed in your life, but you probably shouldn't do that if it's your first bong load. You know, you should probably stay the night at where you're staying that night. But I still think that driving high and, you know, really high is definitely dangerous. And driving high on any prescription drugs, actual drugs, alcohol is very bad. It's just horrible. I mean, I got a DUI once a couple years back, and you know what? They're not good. I'll tell you what. But do I think that driving high on cannabis is bad? You know, I'm 50-50 on the entire thing, to be honest. I don't do it. I don't even drive with weed in the car anymore. I used to be really bad about it. I used to take bong loads in the car and stuff. But, you know, these days it's not worth getting any kind of ticket or in trouble with. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. Not one bit. So, you know, driving high, it's definitely bad. And, you know, you've got a lot of people looking at this subject too. I mean, you know, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, you know, you've got Congress, everybody. The whole cannabis industry and everybody who's already talking shit on the cannabis industry is looking at this subject and using this subject to put down the marijuana industry. It's one of the reasons we don't have certified lounges everywhere, because they don't want people leaving from these weed bars and, you know, getting in their cars and driving high. One of the reasons that they don't want to make it, you know, make it legal is because they don't have a way to test for cannabis, like a breathalyzer for like they do alcohol, you know. And I've heard some things about them doing it in Canada. Maybe they do it in Canada. I don't know. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Maybe they're implementing this as we speak. But you know what? It's still going to be a couple years before that happens. And you know what? Hopefully it does. But I still just don't see how they're going to be able to tell how high you are. Because guess what? If they're just trying to test how much THC is in your system, there's a lot of people with a lot of THC in their system all the time. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's a rough one, I'll tell you what. You know, I'd like to hear what you guys have to think about it. You know, if you guys could, you know, leave your discussion, or your discussion. Yeah, your discussions, comments, you know, ideas, what you think of the subject in the comment section. Go ahead and do it, please, man. That'd be awesome. You know, I want to get this comment section really going, because I know it's a big deal. It's a big subject. It's a big problem too, you know, and you know, it'd be really nice to be able to shed some light on it. And if you guys like this video today, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And yeah, this is Kerry Mulder, and this has been Most Stoniest Discussions.